I'm joined here with Medi, the CEO and co-founder of LōD Technologies, a company redefining how teams deploy and control artificial intelligence. And today we'll explore his journey as a founder, the shifting landscape of AI infrastructure, and how their flagship platform, LoD, is giving developers more agency over performance, cost, and compliance one request at a time. So Medi, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Justin.
Can you tell us about how LoD Technologies bridges energy optimization and AI governance, two areas that may seem different but are increasingly linked in the future of compute infrastructure?
Yep. So thank you for having me today. I'm Medi, as you said, CEO, co-founder of LoD Technologies. I founded this company almost 4 to 5 years ago. But as you mentioned, we are focused on management of infrastructure for compute. That includes AI, which is the hottest topic in compute these days. If you want to explain it, what we do, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the boundary between energy and compute was very, very defined. But as the industry is evolving, as more data centers are being built, as more AI compute is being used in day-to-day activities, the energy demand of compute is growing. And energy is becoming the biggest operational expenditure for compute. So as a result, you can't just optimize compute without caring about energy. That's how my company started. The reason my company started back in 2021, and that's what we have been building in the past almost 5 years. We are trying to optimize how energy is consumed by compute and how compute workloads are allocated and routed based on those requirements. So we started with a product named LoD, which was an infrastructure management for data centers, enabling data centers to react to electricity grid conditions, changing their energy consumption in real time based on electricity prices, based on demand going on, or based on grid congestions and demand response programs or grid balancing programs going on in that specific region. That product has scaled up, that brought us to the scale that we are today. But along the way, based on the learnings that we had, we thought you can't just manage the energy usage of compute by managing the energy. You have to be able to manage compute workloads at the same time. And that's how we started to build and grow the new product of the company, which is named LoD, which is an AI inference platform giving full control to AI developers to manage their energy usage, to manage the speed of compute, the cost of compute, and the latency. So that's how we are redefining the value chain all the way from electrons on the grid to bits and bytes that end up in any AI agent and AI app.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting how your company has been bridging both energy optimization and compute infrastructure. Just move on to your background and your early experience. What led you to found LōD Technologies?
So I have a track record of failing companies. I was a student at SFU. I started studying at SFU back in 2013 for my grad school. And since almost the second week, I've been involved in all different entrepreneurship programs across SFU, like Venture Connection, all the programs that they had. So probably I know many of these mentors and executives in SFU entrepreneurship department. I've known them for over 10 years. Dave Thomas, I've known him for 12 years. He has helped me along the way on some of those ideas and projects I've been working on. So I've been trained and I've been failed a lot along the process. But when I graduated in 2020, I started to explore what should be next for me and what should I be doing. And I always knew that I want to build a company. So we had a lot of pivots, we had a lot of ideas, we had a lot of failed ideas, we had a lot of successes along the way. Eventually, here we are building what we're building today and serving our customers across US and Canada.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see how your journey as a whole to founding the company. Going to the next question, how is LōD Technologies helping drive innovation and responsible AI adoption within BC's growing tech sector?
So we are a Vancouver-based company. Initially, we were like remote because we founded the company during COVID years. But the focus of us has been bringing the team together, all of us under the same roof in the same building, to be able to collaborate in a more efficient way and build a company. So we are a BC-based, Vancouver-based company with 18 people on our team, on different like teams, development, marketing, sales, customer support. So that's our roots. That's where we started building this company. But when we get to the issue and the challenge, our mindset has always been global, because AI, energy, and intersection of AI and energy is not a topic that only is a concern in BC. That's a topic and an issue going on all over the world. So we have been working with so many partners from all across North America, I would say. We have had some collaborations with European-based partners. But the way that we see ourselves is that we are a BC-grown company serving the world.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see like companies like yourself from BC tackling like issues like that is global. Yeah, so recently, like your latest product, LoD, launched in September 2025, expanding your business into AI governance. What problem will LoD help to solve?
So let's define governance first. Probably like better call it control and governance. So far, AI has been a beast for everyone from different angles, from the behavior of it, from the cost of it, from energy usage of it. What we are doing as a company, we are trying to harness this beast and trying to make it manageable and controllable for data centers who are sitting on the infrastructure layer and for AI developers who are sitting on the consumer layer. So for that, we are enabling people on both sides of this value chain to manage the energy usage, to route compute workloads across different locations and data centers, and to be able to manage the behavior at the same time. So LoD is a platform that enables AI consumers to get access to open weight AI models such as GPT-OSS, Cuban, DeepSeek, Llamas, and consume those AI models or consume tokens from those AI models based on their use cases. Someone might need it to be cheap, someone might need it to be fast, and someone might need it to be compliant. So we enable them to define the requirement per request. And there is no one size fits all. There is no one size fits the entire application. So you have to be able to be flexible based on the exact request that you are making at that exact moment. So we enable developers to have full control over their AI consumption.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting how LoD is kind of like addressing different types of priorities. Like you said, flexibility definitely matters. Yeah, like you said, as AI adoption accelerates, trust and predictability are becoming essential much earlier than expected. How is your company LoD positioning itself to lead in this new control phase of AI?
So there are so many players in this field, big and small. It is so competitive. And it is important for us to define which layer are we going to be playing on. The area and the intersection that we have defined for ourselves, and we find ourselves to be leading that intersection, is intersection of compute and energy. So we enable data centers and AI companies to deploy models in a very efficient way. We enable them to reduce their energy cost by 30% and carbon emission by 27%, which means they can serve those AI models to the end users at a discount or have bigger profit margins. One of the biggest issues that AI sector is dealing with these days is most companies are losing money. They are subsidizing their services in order to capture more market share, but when you look deep into their finances, they're actually losing a lot of money every day. What we do, we sit on the optimization layer, enabling these AI companies to increase their profit margins and eventually optimize and optimize and optimize so we can make AI sustainably adopted by consumers.
Yeah, that's something interesting to hear.
Thank you.
Just going over shifting. LōD Technology is a part of our VentureLabs Perago program. So when you think of Perago program, what comes to mind?
So what I like about Perago program is it is part of VentureLabs, which is a university-based accelerator. But the way that this platform has been developed over the past over 10 years is that it has positioned itself as a leading accelerator in Western Canada, bringing in people from government, from tech sector, from startups, from universities. And that's what made this really valuable to us, to become part of this community and benefit from all the benefits that come to us through this platform. In addition to that, all the mentorship that we get, all the advisory we get, and all the great people around us. So that's the sense of community that we get through being part of this program.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting to hear. And based on where LoD is today, how do you see the company growing with the support of the Perago program?
So we have big dreams, just like any other company, right? But I think this Perago program is giving us the opportunity to define many of our strategies for expansion and growth on GTM layer, on the strategy layer, on fundraising layer. So it has been invaluable in the past few months since we joined the program. And I think moving forward, especially for the next few months, which is our big transition period when we are going through the growth for the company, the role of Perago will be critical.
And that pretty much concludes our interview. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I would like to thank you guys for building this platform and for giving us the opportunity to talk to more people through your social media.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty.